All right, this is a game I was looking forward to, and Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson did not disappoint Sunday. Mahomes had nearly 400 yards passing and 3 touchdowns. Lamar had 267 yards through the air with another 46 on the ground with a rushing touchdown. The Ravens made a late push, but it just wasn't enough as the Chiefs hung on to win 33-28. We're now joined by Fox NFL analyst Michael Vick. Good morning.
Good morning.
Busy Sunday for you guys yesterday. Now, you've been a mentor to Lamar Jackson for a while now, a couple years now. So was this game simply a matter of Mahomes outplaying him?
Yeah, it was a matter of Mahomes outplaying Lamar. And here's why. I mean, the second quarter explosion in which Patrick just did things that just went over our head. I think he probably hit, 5 or 6 different receivers within that span and made plays that, some plays we thought the play was over. And that's just Patrick Mahomes. And for him to go out and throw for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns, he won the battle in the passing game. And I thought that's where the game will be won. Arrowhead is a tough place to play, and Lamar had his opportunities to make plays in that game. Some overthrows, inaccurate at times, and just didn't do enough in the passing game. And I knew that's what it would come down to. But Patrick Mahomes, he just continues to impress and shows the mastery of what he's doing in Andy Reid's offense. And this marriage between them two is something that we might as well get used to. Things are not going to change. This guy's getting better. His trajectory is amazing. I love what he's doing. And, who's going to come into Arrowhead and beat them besides the New England Patriots?
That is a good question.
New England, they're coming up. We're going to go to them.
Who's going to have an opportunity to do that?
We're going to them.
That's in December.
We're going to them.
How about in January?
January, February, doesn't matter. We're going there.
What you mean?
Yeah.
Huh?
Why you say that?
We don't care where we play.
I don't see these guys.
We can do it at Arrowhead. We can do it in Foxborough. We can do it at the park. We do a cornfield and now. We meet to split the difference.
Really?
Yeah, but it's going down.
You lose in the cornfield.
Skip, look, it's simple. My homeboy's on another level.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I don't think you won't find any football person to say there's a guy playing better football than Patrick Mahomes. The first guy in NFL history to have 3 consecutive games in which he throws for 350 plus, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Not the start of season, at any point in time during the season. So you go back 100 years. They've been playing football, Jenny, 100 years. Did you have an anniversary? Got 100 on everything.
Trying to celebrate.
100. Nobody's doing what he's doing. And he might go 50 and 5,000 back-to-back, Jack.
Really?
Yeah, and win a Lombardi.
It's a good chance that he do it.
And win a Lombardi.
And win a Lombardi.
Win a Lombardi, Skip Bayless.
Thought you liked
72.
But I don't know.
72% completion. Can I interest you in that?
Yeah.
About 400 yards a game. 10 tubs, 0 picks.
Yeah.
That's what we are in 3 games. That's what we are in 3 games, Skip Bayless.
Okay. I can't
on pace to throw for 6,000.
Yeah, I can't remember you loving him before the draft.
I love him now.
Somebody jumped on the bandwagon belatedly.
I mean, I had a couple of girlfriends, Skip. First time I met him, I ain't like him at all.
Really?
Get away from me.
We had him on the show, and you weren't
Come to find out,
Did it grow on you?
Come to find out, I booed off about 3 or 4 years with him. So sometimes,
Uh-oh, I better jump on that bandwagon.
Yeah, he does.
We got booed up.
Yeah, he just outplayed him. Lamar
just outplayed him.
If you look at Lamar's numbers, they ended up being really well, but a lot of that happened in the 4th quarter, Skip, when the game kind of got out of hand, and he was able to kind of freelance a little bit. But Michael mentioned something very early, Skip, before you go. That 2nd quarter. Remember what he did to the Oakland Raiders? He dropped 28 on them. You see what he just did to them? Dropped 20 plus on the Baltimore. So you got to be careful because they can hit you with a flurry at any given moment and open the game up.
That is correct. So I agree with both of your assessments, and I thought yours was very objective about a young man that I know you really love because he's a good kid, and he's got a lot of ability, and he's got a great future ahead of him. But he was in the wrong place at the wrong time yesterday. And Kansas City's defense is a little better. Tyrann Mathieu is all over the field because he always has been all over the field. And he gets his hands on balls because he's got as good a nose for the football as I've ever seen. He just around messing stuff up. He always gets around. He'll see where you're going to throw it before you even know you're going to throw it there. But what I saw yesterday is Patrick Mahomes has obviously the greenest light in pro football. It's just like Andy loves him. Andy wants him to win MVPs. Obviously, he'd like him to win a Lombardi, but he can try anything at any moment. and feel really good about it, feel supremely confident in it. Lamar had to play yesterday with a yellow light, a caution light, because you don't want to turn the ball over there or it'll just, all hell will break loose.
Yeah.
And guess what? I loved it. He did not turn the ball over. They didn't turn the ball over one time. Did it keep them in the game? No, because the game wasn't as close as the final score to me, because it never felt to me like they were in the game. And Lamar did some good things, and to your point, he had 21 incompletions. That's just too many.
Below 50%.
You just can't. You got to hit a few more of those with more accurate throws. He tries to do too much, and again, he's trying to run with the football, and he ran very effectively with it.
Yeah, we didn't expect that.
They had 200 yards rushing. And the thing is that what happens is that because they take you out of that running game because they put you behind by so much. You run out the clock trying to catch up.
And that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see how their offense would look trying to
play from behind.
Come back and play from behind. I was very interested to see how that would play out.
Okay.
And I don't think it's the offense designed to come from behind. So I think this will be a learning lesson for them. Look, if we get behind 21 points, then listen, we got to open it up and do some things different. It can't be too much more the RPO looking, type of offense.
He has a new game breaker from the University of Oklahoma named Hollywood Brown, who scorched some teams before. But yesterday, he threw him 9 balls, and Hollywood caught 2 for 49, which wasn't enough to impact the football.
He missed him a couple times,
He missed him a couple times. And again, that's the game breaker. That's the one where you can match Mahomes with Mahomes.
That's how you get outplayed.
But Skip, remember, Earl Thomas said he's going to take away those big plays.
You just can't unless you got 2 Earl Thomases.
But the thing was, Skip, on the play to Hardman, he's in the middle of the field. It's just that he's like 3 steps too late. And when Hardman catches the ball, you see how quick he accelerated. It's like he left Earl wasn't even in the picture.
Antonio Brown after the receiver.
He ran 4-3-3.
What was impressive was Baltimore's defense is really good, and Patrick made him look average.
He did.
5 of 9 on third down. You put 500 yards on that defense, Skip, you've done something. And they only had the ball a little over 27 minutes. So just imagine if that defense can ever force turnovers, if they can force you to turn it over, and you give my homeboy an extra possession of it too, there's no telling what his number's going to look like.
The league is in trouble with this kid.
And I got to give your homeboy
for years
3 more credit bows here, because there's no Tyreek yesterday. Okay. They didn't have Damian Williams, another Oklahoma kid who was their best running back to me, but they didn't have him yesterday. And they didn't have the left tackle, Eric Fisher. Well, and still that happened?
I don't know what was 34 thinking. I thought Andy was going to choke him because he ran out of bounds and they got the opportunity to save that timeout. Andy should have hit him over the head with that clipboard.
Have a talk with him for sure.
The lineman ran over there like, dude, what are you doing? But you see the Skip?
Everybody's football.
On third down, on 3rd and 8, what they do? Ain't no handoff to make them use their timeout. Oh, no. I'm a homeboy. Get this first down.
But look, we know Andy Reid love offense, and
yet
he's only going to get better.
That's true.
That's why Patrick is so successful. I mean, he's talented, but
I don't know how this is, but Patrick Mahomes still trails Dak Prescott in QBR through 3 games. How can that be?
That would come up.
Because QBR loves quarterbacks that run, and Dak got a running touchdown.
He doesn't love them. It just takes into account that they can run.
But why? My homeboy said, why we run? Because I can get further throwing the ball than you can running Dak.
But if you go 29 to 32 in second halves, your QBR is going to skyrocket.
I mean, he's 200 yards clear passing than anybody. He got more passing touchdowns than anybody. That's all I know.
My guy's 94 through 3 games, and your guy's 91.
Oh, wow. Okay, what about
both potential MVP candidates?
Michael Vick just said somebody's MVP candidate.
Both of them.
Dak won't
get a vote.
We'll see who throw more interceptions.
Dak won't get a vote. Dak won't get a vote. This man about to be unanimous.
Really?
Hey, he's about to be unanimous.
Why don't you just call it off and declare it over right now?
It's too soon.
Because he's doing like Tua. Like Tua be in the clubhouse. You don't see what OTT doing.
Why don't you have a special Hall of Fame ceremony this maybe Wednesday night? You can induct him.
No. Already go there? Already talking about Tua. It's too early. Okay, Michael, you're going to stick around for this next one because right now AB out of the NFL, at least for now. But we're going to get your advice, what you would tell him.
No doubt.
That's next.